back to my channel. Today I have a little bit something else than my other things, so I'm gonna do this also in German. You will have a link to see it in German if you don't understand English, but I thought this would be a kind of video that can be both. This video is a little description about my weird racist happenings in my life. So, first day of school, I start there. My mom, she's the best mom ever, and I gotta say I'm adopted. I'm originally from the Dominican Republic, but I'm just made there, and then I got transported and not known that I'm in the body of my biological mother. And yes, I was born in Switzerland and I was raised there. I was adopted when I was 3 months old, so everything turned out fine. I have loving parents. My mom is from Spain, my dad is Swiss, and yeah, they raised me to be a very tolerant, open human being who has just the most amazing life, I guess. And yeah, so first day of school, my mom, she's awesome. She gave me that little hairband, and then I had like my hair open. She brushed it open, and it was huge. You can imagine like a little girl having just a ton of hair. And it was the first day of school, so first impression, there it is, the black girl. Oh my god, and she's so cute. And yeah, I loved it, and I felt amazing, and I kind of appreciated that my mother did that. And also, people tried to touch my hair, and I was like, no guys, I know I'm special, but please don't touch my hair. Never again, because you have gross little fingers. I don't want them in my beautiful brushed and freshly washed hair. So no touching of my hair, thank you. And you would be surprised how many people ask me that, to touch my hair. You would be surprised. Second weird happening, there is that kind of celebration, carnival, I would like to call it. And in Switzerland you celebrate it for like 2 weeks, and it's weird. You just get drunk actually and do nothing. And then there was this guy, just kind of racist, and I was there with my dad, and he just said something like, oh my god, there's a black girl, or I don't know, like something really offensive, and my dad sprung at him and boom. No, he didn't punch him, but you know, he kind of like said something back and was really protecting me. And that's like first things I recognized, oh my god, there are people out there who don't like me for the way I look, and I was a kid. I mean, I had nothing on them. It's not like that I said something, I just was there. I literally was just existing, and people would judge me. And that kind of felt weird. And also I had these experiences in school that I didn't get invited to stupid birthday parties just because the parents thought, oh my god, that girl must have had black parents and we don't know where she's coming from. But then obviously my mom did the best thing, and she invited every kid in my class. So they saw how we live, and then suddenly I got invited to every party. Weird, right? Third kind of weird happening, when I was in school, we had this project and we should write about our, I don't know, hero, I would say. And I wanted to write about it, and we had like not subjects, but we had like a huge list of people who we could write about. And obviously I wanted to Martin Luther King, because I thought, yes, that would be great. I wanna know more about him. I wanna experience. I wanna really dig into it to actually really know about the subject. So, and then this girl took the subject away, and I was like, wow, that's kind of mean, because obviously I would think that I have the first say in it, but no, it wasn't like that. I got John F. Kennedy, and it turned out to be very good for me because he did a lot for us. So awesome for both sides. She got to do my hero, and I learned something, so I appreciated that I got something out of it, even though it wasn't my first choice. Fourth weird racist happening, that was, I know I was like 13 or something, and I was walking, and then I knew I had like these new pants on and new backpack, and I was walking, I think, to my training, and there was this weird woman. She was like walking behind me, stalking me on the phone, and be like, oh my gosh, she stole everything, oh my gosh, again, one of these. And I was like, oh my god, I literally did nothing and just walking, and I get judged like just walking. And you know, that's kind of weird because obviously I never experienced you know, racism as hard as other people, but still it's it kind of stucks with you, even though I'm like, yeah, whatever, because they're stupid people, but still it kind of stucks and it kind of hurts. And yeah, it stuck with me for, I mean, still today. I'm thinking about it. I was 13 back then, so. And I gotta say, these kind of things really start nagging on you, because you think, oh my god, that person fucking, she doesn't know that I speak perfectly German, that I speak Spanish, that what I do is art and whatever. She doesn't know me and she judges me, and it feels weird and it feels wrong. It feels so wrong. As a happening out of all these weird racist happenings, and out of feeling not in the community or not into that kind of girl group, I relaxed my hair. I said, oh my god, I don't want this thing on my head anymore. I want relaxed hair so I can do stuff with it, because until then my mom always did my hair, and I kind of was fed up because I always saw these girls in class like doing braids and open their hair and close them and do stuff with it, like back and forth, and I couldn't do that because my hair was so weird. And so I thought it was weird, and so I relaxed it, and I kind of said bye to my me, even though, yeah, as a happening out of all these things, I rationalized it and said, well, I'm gonna do straight hair, so I'm one of them. I want to be one of them. So 6, weird thing. People ask me, do I get sunburn? And I guess we all kind of get sunburn at some point. But obviously I never had one. I had one time that it kind of like got weird, but it wasn't kind of hurting or something. But you know, we all should care about our skin, and we should put lotion and sunscreen on it and everything, and we should take care of ourselves, because we're the only thing we have. 7, weird happening in my life was when one guy at university asked me if he could call me the N-word, and I was like, well, no, you can't. But he was like, well, I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it as an insult. And I was like, well, it doesn't matter if you mean it as an insult or not. It just matters that you can't, and it matters that you never will, and you never should. And that was kind of weird, get asked, but it's not against you. Well, I know, and I couldn't care less if you call me that. But the thing is, you're not allowed to, because there's so much history in that word. So many people died for this. So many people fought for having fucking equal rights. What the fuck? Why should you, fucking white guy from Germany, call me that? You can't. Never will. 8th, weird happening. And that was, I'm in the theater, and I'm doing a show, and we were wearing our natural hair, which is great, but also not great, because a lot of people here in Germany, I think a lot of makeup artists don't know how to work with black hair. To be like, oh my god, it's so weird. Oh my god, what should we do? What should we do? Help us. Can you do your hair? And I'm always like, well, I can take care of my hair because I know how I would treat it. But the thing is, it would be nice if people had a clue. So obviously I helped them. And that one woman, she brushed out my hair. And I was like, well, why do you brush out my hair? I mean, if I brush out my hair, it's like huge and it's everywhere. And it's like got knots in it, and I don't want you to brush it because you actually ruined my hair. And she just couldn't get it, and then I asked her, why do you brush it? And she said, well, I like to brush your hair. And then I was like, well, that's awesome, but I don't care. And I want you to stop right now. Because my hair is my hair, and I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. You're not going to brush it. Just stop. Right there. Never brush it again. Thank you. 9. That was kind of weird. That was last summer, and I was doing a show outside, and there were like 2 friends. One I was doing the show with, and the other one just came to visit, and they both were happening to be white. And the one girl who has like very fair skin and she's like a redhead. Oh my god, I call her redhead. How mean am I? And yeah, we were talking about like how we should, you know, sunscreen on it because we were like rehearsing outside in the sun and it's like kind of hot and everything. And then she was like, well, she said to the other white girl, well, we gotta take care to our skin because we have very, very sensitive skin. And she said it kind of in a tone like, I have sensitive skin, you bitch not, you're dark, you don't have sensitive skin. And I was like, yo. And I couldn't say anything because, you know, I'm kind of like insecure then, and I was like, oh my god, she just said that? That's so mean. And I couldn't say anything, so as a result, I just swallowed it and didn't say anything, but it stuck with me until today. And yeah, it's kind of weird because just because you're white, it doesn't mean that you have more sensitive skin than I do or than we do. I don't want to like separate us, but how can you say something like that? You don't say something like that with such an undertone. You just don't. So I beg you not to say something like that because it's fucking not cool. And if I see her again, I will probably tell her. And if she sees this, she's probably gonna get it anyway. Oh no, she won't. She's so stupid, she won't get it. 10. Clearness about everything. Clearness about being me. Clearness about my blackness. Clearness about being black in Switzerland. Being black in Germany. Being black in New York. Whatever. I get a sense that till today, I was really, really thinking about identity. I was thinking about finding myself, thinking about how can I take all myself in and accept me as I am. And I did a DNA test and I found out that I'm Native American. I am from Europe. I am from Africa. I am from some part in Asia. And I have so many cultures and so many lives in me, in my bloodstream and in everything that I am today. My hair is just one single thing that you can see and what you can judge me about. You can, my darkness of my skin is one thing that you can see and judge me about. But the cool thing about being me, about being so much, it kind of gives you the ability to do anything. It gives you freedom, it gives you strength, it gives you opportunities, even though you have to fight for them, and it gives you so much rich culture in you. You just have to find it, and you just have to own it. I mean, it just sounds so stupid every time I see those videos and people talk about this, but it is kind of true. It is something in you that you have to find. It's kind of this inner strength. And I know I heard so many comments about, oh my god, your hair is not that, and your hair is not that, and da-da-da, and your skin, and da-da, and da-da. And even though I never thought it would, you know, I would carry it around with me, even though I thought I would just not listen to it. And even though when my mom said, you don't have nice hair, what the fuck, I have nice hair, and I have it, and I own it, and even I own it. I know it would be great if we all had straight hair. No, it's not. It's fucking boring. I can straighten it if I want. I can have it like this if I want. But to be unique is the one thing that is so powerful to all young women out there. Being from so many countries, you have all that in you, and I think it's so healthy to just look for yourself and to find out where you want to go with that. And I think it's amazing, and it's so stupid to judge people by how they look. It's so stupid. It's actually the most stupid thing of all the things you can do. Because, as I said, we're all humans. Inside, we're all pink and gross. So, who cares? Thank you for watching. And subscribe to this channel if you want to hear some more of these awesome stories about my life, how awesome it is. No. Yeah, just subscribe to it, give it a thumbs up, give it love, like it, share it, tell it to the world.